Welcome to the We Guard Cleveland podcast with me, your host, Casey Howard. So we had a little change of plan today. I was planning on posting my predictions video today, but I felt like I had to give you guys this new information first. My MLB predictions video will come out on Tuesday. That will be my biggest video of the year, so please watch. Before we get this video started, make sure you like and subscribe for more content. But for now, let's get started. Right now, the Guardians are planning on carrying 3 catchers on their roster right now to start the year. Chris Antonetti said that the Guardians will carry Mike Zunino, Cam Gallagher, and Maibreeze Valora on the roster to start the year for now. The reason I said for now would be because if there happened to be a trade, we would move down to 2 catchers. So this pretty much means that here's what it looks like. If there happened to be a trade in the next 4 days, then this could change. If anybody is traded, here are 3 players who we've seen teams look at. Zach Plesac, Tyler Freeman, and Brian Rockino are the players who there's trade rumors about. I think the only one of those who the Guardians would trade is maybe Plesac, but that's for another video. The Guardians also have finalized their bullpen. It should look like this. Their closer will be Emmanuel Clase. Their setup man will be James Karinchak. Their other setup man will be Trevor Stephan. Their middle relief pitchers will be Angel De Los Santos, Nick Sandlin, and Tim Herron. And their long relief pitchers will be Eli Morgan and Hunter Gaddis. So Hunter Gaddis and Tim Herron weren't expected to start the year on the big league roster. But because of injuries, that's what's going to happen. Sam Henches will start the season on injured reserve. He has been having shoulder discomfort all of spring training. Cody Morris will either start the year on injured reserve or in 10-day IL, but he will start rehabbing in AAA right away. But he will not be healthy enough to start the season. And the only remaining position battle, which they have not finalized yet, is for the last spot on the roster between Roman Quinn and Richie Palacios for the extra outfield spot. But that is the information we have today. And in this video, I'm going to go over some questions about this new content that I was given. They're just asked by Guardians fans right now. What is the point of having 3 catchers on your roster? I think the point is, for the Guardians, Mike Zunino, he says he's 100% healthy, and that's what seems. That's what we seem to be hearing, but I'm not sure if that's completely true. Because they're putting 3 catchers on the roster. Say he's having some shoulder pain or gets some, they'll take him out right away, and then that would leave you down to 2. And catcher's a position where players get hurt at a lot. So in a game, say Zunino's having shoulder issues, so he can't play. Then Gallagher gets hurt during the game or isn't doing good. You got the option of Maibreeze Valora to bring in, and so I think that's the point of the 3rd catcher. What happened to David Fry and Zach Collins? The reasons they are not going to make the team, Zach Collins, he just got beat by Maibreeze Valora. He had Maibreeze Valora hit better in camp. They both hit good. I think Maibreeze Valora was a little closer to the pitchers, and the pitchers like him better. That would be my only guess. And then David Fry really isn't a catcher. He's really a utility man. He can play catcher, first base, third base, DH. He's been hitting real well. I think they want him to get everyday reps in AAA. But he's not really a catcher. He's a utility man who can play catcher. That's how I would state it. what would a Zach Plesac trade look like? I think if we traded Zach Plesac, I think we would probably get just prospects. Maybe like trade him for a player to be named later. I don't think we'll get anything big from him. He had one really good season, and then he had 2 bad seasons. But in that one good season, I think he got a little lucky. That's just what my opinion on that. Why did Hunter Gaddis make the team? So if you remember right, Hunter Gaddis did not do good last year. I said I didn't think he's a great player at all, but I hope Hunter Gaddis proves me wrong. As I said in my slumps video, I don't think he will play good, but the Guardians think he will. It must be. I mean, he had a really good spring training. But Tito even said for himself, you can only see so much by spring training. But he's on the roster right now, so I mean, I don't know. My honest opinions on this might be different, but I'm not in their locker room every day, so I don't know what goes on in there. But that's all I can say. Do you think the Guardians have a good bullpen? Yes, I do. Clase and Stefan are both really solid. I don't know how Karinchak will react to the pitch clock rule, but I think he'll be okay. I think he'll figure it out. It might take him a little while. But I think overall our bullpen's good. Once we get Sam Henches back and Cody Morris back, it'll even get better. But I would say we have a solid bullpen. Who do you think is better, Richie Palacios or Roman Quinn? I would take Richie Palacios over Roman Quinn any day of the week. As you know, from my sophomore slumps video, I think Richie Palacios is a great player. I loved how the Guardians used him last year, and I think he was a very solid role. I think he's a very underrated player, and people don't understand how big of a deal his role was and is. But I would definitely have him on the roster over Roman Quinn. Roman Quinn is a good player. Like I said in my one video, if Miles Straw starts struggling, you could see a potential trade there or something, and Roman Quinn would be the next man up. But I would take Richie Palacios any day over Roman Quinn. So be ready for that predictions video to come out. It'll come out Tuesday, I think. I felt like I had to give you the catcher information mainly today. And then I thought to make it a little longer video, I'd add some more. But watch for that big video. Tell your friends about the channel. More viewers, the better. Please like and subscribe. And for now, Casey is out.